Hey guys, so I am doing a glam transformation video for you guys today. I got a request. I'm gonna pull up the comment. Christina Marie asked me to do a glowy look. She said her boyfriend is gonna be proposing to her in New York, I think, right? In New York? Oh, no, I just made that up. Congratulations, girl! But, yeah, so I did this really glowy makeup for you. I hope this is what you had in mind. And I hope that the rest of you guys can also recreate it and also like it. I mean, I'm gonna shut up and quit talking. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Just a warning, I was sick when I did this voiceover, and I had also just woken up. Like I did now, so that's why I may sound a little bit different. Hopefully it's not too annoying. This is not an outro. I will see you in one moment, okay? So I'm going to start off with a moisturizer. This is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. If you guys want to amp up your makeup game, moisturize your skin before you do it. It will make a huge difference in the look of your skin and also how long it's going to wear and how well it's going to look. I really like to fill in my pores before I do my makeup, so I'm going to be using this Clinique Pore Solutions Instant Perfector, and I'm just going to press it in and then go ahead and start on my brows. I'm using this e.l.f. brow pomade with the Wet n Wild eyeliner brush, and I really don't have that much to fill in this time because I just dyed my eyebrows, but still a little bit. And then I like to go in with the Clinique Superfine Liner for brows and go ahead and just clean up like certain edges so that they look really crisp and sculpted. And then I'll also do the front of the brow just because you can get kind of a softer effect with the pencil than you can the pomade, so it makes it look a lot more natural. And then to carve them out, I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Undereye. And this is just going to help us get a really nice clean canvas for our eyeshadow. It's also going to help clean up the brow so it looks really sharp and cut for the eyeshadow. I really like this concealer for this because it's really full coverage, so it really perfects the skin. It makes it look absolutely flawless, but it also brightens, so it's going to help the eyeshadow color payoff come out a lot better. So I want to keep our brow bone really highlighted and light, so I'm going to use this color called Decade from the KKW and Mario palette and just press that onto the brow bone right underneath the brow so that none of the other eyeshadows that we use cling onto that area and darken it up. I want to have a really nice highlighted brow bone so that my face looks really arched and lifted. And then I'm going to use a liquid luminizer. This is the Flower Beauty Glow Getter, and I'm just going to put this all over my skin. This is going to help give us the glow without looking really oily. So that'll give us the glow underneath the skin, and then I'm going to mix my foundation and the Glam Glow Glow Starter just so that it can be even more glowy. The Urban Decay All Nighter foundation that I'm using is a matte finish, but it has really good coverage. So that's why I just mixed it in with a little bit of the Glow Starter. It's going to sheer it out a little bit, and it's not as heavy now. And it's also going to give it some glow, some shine through there. So I have really dry skin. If you have oily skin, you might want to be a little bit pickier on where you put the glowiness, but I don't have to. And then to highlight the areas on my face, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer and mix it with the Catrice Liquid Camouflage. I just really like these formulations mixed together, and they're both really full coverage, so you get a really perfected under eye. I like using a sponge to blend out my concealer the best because, I don't know, I just like the finish of it. I go a little crazy with concealer, and the sponge just makes it look super flawless and really allows it to blend into your foundation. So you can use a brush though. I do like using a brush when I'm doing foundation because I feel like I have more control and I get more coverage. So now I'm going to do some contour. I'm going to use the Girl Pro Conceal in Toast. And I just kind of put it on my cheeks and then dab it in with the smaller sponge like I used to blend out my under eye. And then I'm going to bake a little bit with the Coty Airspun powder. This is a really good powder for absorbing any oil and mattifying the skin. I'm also going to use it to bake a little bit just so that it'll catch any of the eyeshadow that might fall down and we're not going to have a big mess on my face. And then it's also going to make the cheekbone pop out. For the eyeshadow, I'm going to use my favorite pigment, MAC Tan Pigment. I love this pigment. I've used it multiple times in my videos. And then I'm going to take the color, I can't remember what the color is. You guys saw it though. In this Lancôme palette, and I'm going to use a MAC 217 to blend that out, and then just apply a little bit of mascara. It's a really simple eye look. I wanted the focus to be on the skin, but I still want to add a little bit of smokiness in there. So I'm going to use these false lashes to add a little bit more drama. If you don't want to, you don't have to. These are just two demi wispies stacked on top of each other. And then I'm going to add that more kind of smokiness with a darker shade called Embers in the palette, and just press that against my lash line, upper and lower, and this will give you kind of more of a sultry, kind of blown out look that I really like, and I think it adds to the look so the eyes don't look too simple. Now I'm going to use this Dior primer. I like to use a primer on my lower lashes when I have really big fake lashes up top, just so that they kind of balance out, and the primer is able to build a lot of volume on the lower lashes. So it really opens your eye and wakes them up, makes them look a lot bigger. For contour, I'm going to use this Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Powder in the shade Beige, and just kind of put that right underneath my cheekbone to help it stick out a little bit more. And then I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlight. This is one of my favorite highlights ever. When I want a super glowy, pretty look, I always use this one, so I would definitely recommend that highlight. And then I'm going to use this MAC blush in the color Shy. It's just kind of a neutrally color, goes with everything. And stick with that same kind of color theme and use this shade from Clinique called Nutty. It's their lip liner. And I am going to overdraw a little bit just because I was in the mood to. And then I'm going to use this Catrice one and kind of help blend that line in and lighten it. And then for the finish effect, we're going to use some Creme de Nude lipstick by MAC and mix it all together.
Okay guys, so that was the end of my makeup look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you want to get a shout out in one of my videos, then just request a video down below and I will do the video for you and I will give you a shout out, just like Christina Marie. Thank you, Christina, for being subscribed to me and for giving me a request. So yeah, I love you guys so much. Make sure that you subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram at MadiKayMakeup or MadiKay with 6 Y's. Snapchat, MadiKay8900. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you can see when I post a new video. Okay, I love you guys and I will see you in my next one.